There are several reasons why we attend a business etiquette dinner, and that could be the fact that we're meeting future employers or future recruiters, and our display of professionalism can say a lot about our character. So there's just some tips and tricks to know before you attend a business etiquette dinner. The first is you're going to eat a small meal beforehand, so that way when you get to the restaurant, you're not super hungry and you refrain from ordering a vast amount of food. Next, we are going to dress appropriately for the occasion, whether that be a formal or informal event, and all that depends on the context. So, if it's formal, you wear your formal attire, but if we're more casual dinner, we're going to just settle for a business casual look, so that way we look a little bit relaxed, but we're still put together. Next, we're going to silence our cell phones and arrive on time, so that way no one's waiting for us. When we get to the restaurant, we are going to shake the hostess or hostess hand. And during this pandemic, we're going to have creative ways to meet the guest. Also, when you get to the restaurant, you're going to put your belongings underneath your chair so that way they are out of the way and not a bother. Next, we're going to wait until our host sits down first as a sign of respect. And when we sit down, we're going to put our napkins in our lap instead of tucking them into our shirt. Next, you have the placemat of utensils. Your forks are on the left, and your spoons and knives are on the right. Your glasses are to your right, and your bread plate is to your left. Next, when we order our food, we're going to tend to stay away from alcoholic beverages unless our host insists, and then we're going to only limit ourselves to one alcoholic drink. And we're also going to notice what our host orders, so that way we don't order more than what they do. And when our waiter arrives to take our order, we're going to be ready to place that order. And we're not going to order the most expensive item on the menu, just a sign of respect. And now that we have our food, we're going to take our bread and we're going to take it piece by piece instead of the large amount of bread. And then we're also going to wait until our host begins to eat. And during this meal, we're going to hold our utensils correctly. And depending on where you are, that's going to be different. So you just want to make sure that you research the style, the way you need to hold your utensils before the business dinner. And lastly, when we're done with our meal, we are going to place our forks and knives in an I finish stance to indicate that we are done with our meal.